Welcome back to our bus story. To recap, we drove 18 hours from Virginia to Nebraska to buy a school bus. After test driving it, loving it, and buying it, we headed down the road to make the journey home, and about 10 minutes later, the bus overheated and we had to take it back. Thankfully, we purchased the bus from the owner of the Napa Auto Shop there in town, and his mechanics were able to work on it right away. This bus had only been used during the school season, and so it was not used to 105-degree days. While the bus was in and out of the shop all day, we were so tired of sitting in the car that we decided to go for a little drive and check out the Willa Cather Memorial Prairie. I honestly had never heard of Willa Cather, but I thought it was so cool that she's from Virginia too. I'm sure that people that live out this way probably don't think anything of the prairie, but this was our first time seeing a real prairie, and I was so excited. We just kept imagining how life would have been like back then and how hard it would have been, even just trying to travel in a covered wagon. After taking in the view for a little bit, we headed back to the shop where they think they figured out the problem. They just needed to order the part and they were going to have the bus ready to go first thing in the morning. They weren't 100% sure that this part was going to fix the problem, so we called it quits for the day and we headed 45 minutes to the next town to get some supper and to chill out at the hotel for a bit. After a good night's sleep, we were feeling a little bit more optimistic until we got about 15 minutes down the road. We got the phone call that they had received the wrong part for the bus. We were the closest to town, so we offered to turn around and go pick up the new part ourselves. What was supposed to be the right part turned out it was still the wrong part. They made some phone calls and they think they found the correct part at another shop, which was almost an hour away in the other direction. So we finally made it, and thank the Lord, they had the correct part. Now we had to head almost another hour back to get back to Red Cloud, where our bus is. We got them to part, and they got to work, and while they were working, we were desperate to get out of the car, so we went for a walk, and we ended up finding a Subway in a back alley. So we stopped for lunch and prayed that we did not get the poop parasite that's making everyone crap their brains out. The part worked, and we were finally on the road. We had to head 4 hours to Kansas City to get the rental car turned in, which had to be turned in that day by 5 p.m. We made it at like 4:58. There was a lot of cool stuff on the drive, but I did not record because I stress the heck out driving in new areas and especially big cities. And Kansas City was a cluster. But we got the car dropped off right on time, and we had to go walk back through town to get to the bus. We headed down the road for a couple of hours until we got super tired, and we decided to stop in a place called Kingdom City. We got a good night's sleep, and we headed down the road for our 12-hour drive home. We drove late into the night, but we made it home safe and sound with no bus troubles on the way home. We fully believe that God works everything for our good and that we were postponed for a reason. Now the real work begins as we turn this bus into our family's off-grid travel home. Follow along.